welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Stephanie. I make videos on luxury handbags, fashion, and everyday life. If that is something that you would like to see, then go ahead and please keep watching. In today's video, I'm going to focus on some top rated handbags that moms should have in their collection. In today's video, I'm going to go over the best luxury handbags for moms. Now, I have experience with this. I'm actually a mom myself and I have 3 beautiful children that I absolutely adore. So I know what bags are practical and useful for my life. We may have all been guilty before of buying things that we love and they're beautiful and great, but they may not necessarily be practical for our lifestyle. So instead of having you go out and spend money on a handbag that may not work out for you in your everyday life, I have put together this video to highlight 3 types of handbags that I think are perfect for you as a mom. As always, I have my notes right here in front of me. So if you see me looking down, I'm referencing them. I have written out everything in a thoughtful way so that I'm able to give you guys the best information and we don't get lost in the sauce when I'm making this video. So number 1. The first things first, as a mom, you're always on the go. You always are picking up, going, running errands. You need something that's going to be accessible and readily available to you. And not only that, but you need something that's going to work for you as well. The bags that I have chosen are good for everyday life. They're not great for maybe if you want to take a date night with your husband, or maybe if you want to go to a fancy dinner with your family, but these are useful and practical for every day. One thing that I always hear people say is buy for the life that you have, not for the life that you want. And I think that goes into handbags as well. Whenever you're buying a handbag, buy a handbag that is actually practical and useful for your everyday life. Buy a handbag that is going to fit perfectly with the lifestyle that you have. Because if you're spending money on a luxury handbag, face it, those bags are not cheap. They're fairly expensive. And I think it's important that you get the most use out of what you buy so that you're able to enjoy it. I find that these bags are realistic and practical for my lifestyle as a mom, and hopefully they will be for yours as well. So the first bag that I'm going to go over should not be a surprise to anyone. It is beloved by many, seen everywhere, but for good reason. That of course is the Neverfull. Now, why does this bag work? So a couple reasons, and I'm gonna go into them. As a mom, you need something that's gonna be easily accessible, like I mentioned, and pretty realistic for your lifestyle. This bag works because you can quickly put it over your shoulder. It's hassle-free. There's not a lot of bells and whistles and gadgets and anything like that. You can put it on your shoulder and you're good to go. But not just the Neverfull will work for you. Realistically, any luxury tote bag that's a reasonable size, this is the MM size, would work well for you. But like I mentioned, you can fit a lot into this bag, but there's also so much room on the inside. If you watch my other videos, I have a video on the Neverfull review. I can go ahead and link that for you right here. But there's so much that can go into this bag. If you're a mom every day on the move, or if you have a newborn, if you put a base organizer, a base shaper in here, organizer, whatever you want to call them, it's very practical and helpful for your life. You can put diapers, you can put wipes, you can put little toys for the kids if they need it, you can put a little children's book in here. There are so many uses for it. So that's why I think that luxury tote bags are great for moms. The Neverfull, of course, is top choice for many people because of how flexible it is, how well known it is, but the Neverfull also comes in other colors. So it's got the Damier Ebene, the Damier Azur, and then of course it's got the seasonal colors that come out every season. So if you're tired of seeing the monogram print that everybody has everywhere, get a fun seasonal color. I think those are gorgeous, they're beautiful, and you don't see them all the time. If you want something more completely carefree, the Damier Ebene is a perfect alternative for that. There is no vachetta on there, so you can take that bag out in the rain, in the snow, anywhere, and it won't damage the leather. If you're gonna have, you know, sticky hands, if you're gonna have oily hands, greasy hands, dirty kid hands, the Damier Ebene is the top bag for that reason, because like I said, the vachetta on this is susceptible to watermarks, lotions, and stains, but the Damier Ebene is absolutely perfect for that. So again, on this bag you can fit 1 to 2 diapers, wipes, a toy, plus your personal belongings as well. It really can fit a lot, and it even fits perfectly under most strollers. So I carried this when I had my child as a newborn. I would pack this and I would put it under the stroller and it fit perfectly. But like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be Louis Vuitton. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Neverfull. The Ophidia Gucci medium tote bag is also a really good alternative. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that here. Also, the LongChamp LePliage tote is also a really good handbag. I know LongChamp isn't exactly, you know, top end luxury, but I love their products and I think they're perfect for moms. So again, it doesn't necessarily need to be a Louis Vuitton tote, and if you're tired of the Neverfull, you know, try branching out to other luxury fashion houses, but I think the tote works perfectly. I think the Dior book tote also works really well. Again, probably not the larger size, but maybe like a smaller size would work really well for moms. The second style bag that I think is super important and that a mom would need in her collection, it should be no surprise I have done like 3 videos on this handbag, but I love it because it is just so good and it's so practical for my everyday life. It is going to be the Gucci Neovintage Supreme Messenger bag. I hope I got that right. But really, it doesn't necessarily need to be this bag. Any camera bag with any luxury fashion house is, in my opinion, top tier as a mom. It's just, it works and it's practical. It has the long strap and you can put it over your shoulder, so it's hands-free. If you have toddlers and you need something that you can just put over your shoulder and be hands-free, so you can chase them down the store or you can pick them up, camera bags work. They absolutely work. And Gucci makes some high quality camera bags. They're sturdy and reliable. But why do these bags work for moms? So like I said, it's easy carry, right? You can just throw it over your shoulder and go. It's really that easy. It is also easy access. So you have the top zipper right here. You open and close it. If you're wearing it over your shoulder and you need to get into it, all you have to do is open the zipper and everything is there. It's easy to get in. Another reason that I love about camera bags, like I mentioned, there are just so many styles. So surely as a mom, you could find one that you love and adore. I know YSL makes great camera bags. I don't own any, but Gucci makes a ton as well, and I think they are lovely. An honorable mention to this would probably be the Speedy B25 by Louis Vuitton, but the opening is a lot less easy to get into because it's got that curve silhouette. It kind of curves a little bit, so that one is a little bit tricky to get things in and out of, and it could be a little bit frustrating for moms, but really any camera bag would work. Here is a Gucci Ophidia shoulder bag in the canvas. The YSL Quilted camera crossbody is also a great alternative, and here's one that's just a little bit different. It's got a different silhouette, but I think it would be great because it's got the long shoulder and the open zipper at the top. That is the Louis Vuitton Odium in the PM size. So all great bags if you are a mom and you want something that is carefree, easy in and out access, and they wear really well and hold up very nice. The last one is not high-end luxury per se, but I do think that a lot of luxury lovers love these bags, and so naturally I had to include them in my video. It is also one of my favorite brands just with how practical it is and how it wears and how it holds up. It is perfect for my lifestyle, and for that reason I did have to include it in this video, and that would be the LongChamp LePliage backpack. Now this backpack, I feel like it is so underrated. Really all of the LongChamp pieces I feel like are generally underrated because you don't see a lot of people with them, but they just work so well, and the backpack is completely hands-free. So if you really need something that's truly hands-free, so for example if you're going to the zoo, if you're going to an amusement park with your children, this bag right here is perfect. Right? It's perfect. It's completely hands-free. You just wear it over your back and that's it. And it's super cute, and they have other colors. So this bag, I highly recommend it. I even take it when I'm hiking. It's just a great bag. I think this bag is classy. It's got the brown accents, and I think it makes it a timeless bag. The bag, even though it looks kind of small, it does hold quite a bit. I've put multiple water bottles in here. I've put my wallet in here, a full-size wallet, hand sanitizer, lotions, wipes, a diaper. So really, it's a great bag for the everyday mom if you're going shopping or anything like that. So why it works. If you want a mom backpack, I think this is the best one. I know that, you know, Louis Vuitton has backpacks and Gucci has backpacks. For some reason, I've never been drawn to those backpacks. It's not really my thing, but for some reason or another, I've never really been drawn to those backpacks. But again, Gucci has a really, really good backpack that I'll link here for you. Louis Vuitton has several backpacks, the Palm Springs Mini. I don't know if exactly that would be practical for moms. The bag is kind of small and it probably wouldn't fit much, so maybe rethink that one. But again, any backpack from any luxury fashion house is also really ideal. So that concludes my video on the best handbags for moms. I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, please drop a comment down below or go ahead and hit that thumbs up. As always, if you like this content, please hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to join my little luxury family. As always, you could also follow me on social media. I'm at YouFancySteph, Instagram and TikTok. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.